Marcos asks a question. It's interesting. Marcos says, I'm finishing my starting strength novice linear progression, and I have a question about programming. I will go to my death wondering why people ask me questions about linear progression. I don't, as we just talked with our question from Shalva, very rarely in life does anything progress linear and keeps on doing that until, let death do us part. Is it better to keep the same exercise and transition into intermediate programming, or to redo it says NLP, and novice linear progression, okay, with variations of the exercises? NLP has another meaning. Front squat instead of low back, sumo deadlift instead of deadlift, and go into intermediate programming when the linear progression runs out for the variations. So, welcome to the problem of linear variations. You hit this wall, and then if you talk to the people at the forum, they'll say, follow the program. You say, I followed the program, and we're back to Dan John ranting. Yes, variation is a must, but we all know that. Summer is wonderful, but if you lived in eternal summer, it'd be real hard to enjoy anything that grows or plants. Life is cyclical. Life has ups and downs. As I'm in my office today, I am looking forward to winter. I'm a big fan of winter, and people say, I have this theory, and I think it's a book now, that there's no such thing as cold. It's just underprepared, underdressed. I like winter because the more I have winter, the more I appreciate spring. Snowstorms and shoveling makes me appreciate those wonderful days of summer where, I'm with my grandkids at a pool. No water in the winter, no pool in the summer. So I just think it's natural to have cyclical periodization. I just think it works with the way the universe goes. My favorite way, and I think I've said this before, Marcos, but in the fall, a program like Starting Strength is probably pretty good. People go back to school in the fall. American football's in the fall. In the winter, go heavy, go hard, go home. If you train in my gym and you're doing 5 sets of 5 and 10 exercises with 3 minutes rest, you won't have fingers when you leave the gym because it's so cold in there. So go heavy, go hard, go home. In the spring, that's why I love track and field. That's when you want to get outside and start having some fun again, start doing some ballistics. Summer is based on playing and go out and have some fun, enjoy things. And then when you get back to fall, you may put on a few pounds from whatever you did in the summer, and let's get on that discipline program and then go heavy, go hard, go home. I had somebody ask me in a workshop, why do you think linear progression sucks? And I said, wow, sucks. I don't know if I've ever said that. It's not that it sucks, it just doesn't work. God, I'd love it if it did. I've got, I work with these really good discus throwers, and, I'd love it if, they throw 100 feet on day one, and then we tweak something, they throw 101. And, for the next 100 days, we make little tweaks and they throw 200 feet. It's just not the way the universe works. And it just doesn't. So thank you for your question, Marcos. And I hope I gave you some ideas. On variation, I would try to play with the seasons a little bit. And changing exercises, I think, is always the best way to do variation. If you go to the workout generator on danjohnuniversity.com, that's why I like it so much, is that you can instantly change the lifting variation. Because of a lot of us, and I noticed this, I'm back doing, so I just did a couple of months of strict barbell military presses. Well, because this is some things, I decided to go back to half kneeling kettlebell presses. And it's like I'm a whole new person again. So sometimes those tiny little variations are just as good as those grandiose, massive, I don't know, you sell everything and you move to another country, to improve your training. Sometimes just going from one exercise to another is all you need. Thank you.